Hello everyone, this is Matthew Alon. In this video, I will take you through project that will make you more proficient in Microsoft Excel. This video was where pass Microsoft Office Specialist Excel Expert Certification Exam. Now let's go through this project one after the other.
Project 1, Task 1. Enable only digitally signed macros in this workbook. Enable only digitally signed macros in this workbook. Okay, to do this, just click on the File tab and select Options. So right here, select Trust Center and Trust Center Settings. Disable VBA macros except digitally signed macros. Enable only digitally signed macros in this workbook. Disable VBA macros except digitally signed macros. We select this and just press enter to close the dialog box. Okay, let's drag this to the top. You have to see the OK button. Let's click with this options. We have Trust Center and Trust Center settings. Okay, so that has been selected. Just click OK. So we will macro except digital sign macros. Okay, click OK as well here. Okay, task 1 mark completed. Now task 2. On the flavor prices worksheet, format the markups column and the price column so that to display numeric values to two decimal places. The format should be applied to existing and new rows. On the flavor prices worksheet, format the markup column and the price column to display numeric values to two decimal places. The format should be applied to existing and new macros. Okay, to do this on the flavor prices worksheet. Okay, so just select the flavor prices worksheet, then format the markup column and the price column. The markup column, just select column C, where you have the markup column, and select the price column, so just select D. Okay, to display numeric values to two decimal places. Go to the Home tab. In the number group, have increased decimal and decreased decimal. So you have to increase this to two decimal places. So in the number group, you have increased decimal. Just click on it once. You have this change to two decimal places. Okay, so that is done. So since the whole column has been selected, whatsoever you do all the time, while pairing two decimal places, the same thing goes for the markup. Okay, for the markup as well to two decimal places. So markup and price columns. Okay, so you increase this as well. Okay, that is done. Okay, so task 2 mark completed. Now task 3. On the Q1 sales worksheet, apply formatting to the pounds sold column that displayed the 5 list selling flavors with light red field. On the Q1 sales worksheet, apply formatting to the pounds sold column that displays the 5 list selling flavors with a light red field. Okay, to do this, the Q1 the Q1 sales worksheet. So apply format to the pound sold column. Pound sold column. So you just select the pound sold column. Okay. Okay. So that display 5 lists flavor. 5 list flavors. Just select this, the 5 list flavor, and just go to the conditional formatting on the home tab in the styles group. So you select this and select top bottom rows. So 5 list column, top bottom rows, 5 lists. So you just select bottom 10 items, bottom 10 items. Okay, so change this to 5. 5 list selling flavor. Change this to 5. Then the color to light red field. Light red field. Okay, click OK. See the 5 list selling have been selected. 5 list selling flavors have been selected. Have been lighted rather. Okay, that is it. So task 3. Mark complete. Now task 4. On the monthly orders worksheet, add a formula in cell F4 of the demand column that displays decreasing if the orders in April were less than the orders for the March or less than the average orders for the quarter, January to March. Otherwise, display no change. Okay, so on the monthly orders worksheet, add a formula in cell C in cell F4 of the demand column that displays decreasing if the orders in April were less than the orders for the March or less than the average orders for the quarter, January to March. Otherwise, display no change. Okay, so on the monthly orders worksheet, select the monthly orders worksheet. So we have cell F4. So we select cell F4. Okay, that's done. Cell F4. So you type the formula equals to if, put a bracket, or put a bracket as well. So if add a formula inside F4 of the band column that displays decrease if the orders in April is less than the orders for the March. So select March. Okay. Orders for the March. With a comma. Or less than the average orders. Okay, so orders in April less than the average orders. So average. Okay, average orders less than the average orders for the quarter, January to March. Okay, so it's less from January to March. Okay, average orders January to March. Okay, so close space and close again, so that's comma, then display decreasing, so it's type decreasing, comma, no change. Okay. It's done. Press enter key. Okay, so that is done. That's done. So task 4 mark completed. Now task 5. On the Q1 sales worksheet, create a chart that shows the cost on the left vertical axis, the profit on the right vertical axis, and the flavors on the horizontal axis. On the Q1 sales worksheet, create a chart that shows the cost on the left vertical axis, the profit on the right vertical axis, and the flavors on the horizontal axis. Okay, to do this, we go to the Q1 sales worksheet, create a chart. Okay, create a chart that shows cost. We select cost on the left vertical axis. Okay, profit and flavors. Okay, so select flavor. Select flavor. Right there, select flavor. Okay, you press down the control key. Cost. Select cost as well. Okay, and profit. Select profit. Okay, so you have flavors, cost, and profit. Okay, so on the insert tab, click on the insert tab, the chart group, select that chart, shows different types of information. Well, so when the value varies, when the range of values in the chart varies widely on mixed types of data. Okay, so we select these and choose cluster, column, line, and secondary. Okay, so we select this and as the move. Okay. Yes, always right. Okay, that is done. Task 5. Mark completed. Then create project. Correct. Project 2, task 1. On the food inventory worksheet, write a conditional formatting rule applied to the range A2 through A57 to set the font color to red for all duplicate values in the column. On the food inventory worksheet, write a conditional formatting rule applied to the range A2 through A57 to set the font color to red for all duplicate values in the column. Okay, to do this, you go to the cell A2, that's in the food inventory worksheet. Select food inventory worksheet. Food inventory worksheet. So select A2 to A57. Okay. So then you go to the home tab in the status group. You have the conditional formatting right here. So you select new rule and you select format only unique or duplicate values. Okay, ensure duplicate values selected here. Then you select format, then the color is red. Set the font color to red right here. Select red and select OK, click OK, and click OK here as well. Okay, it's done. So task 1, mark complete. Now task 2. In cell H10 on the Q1 actual sales worksheet, use a formula to calculate the number of trucks that had hamburger sales of more than $2,500 in March. In cell H10 on the Q1 actual sales worksheet, use a formula to calculate the number of trucks that had hamburger sales of more than $2,500 in March. Okay, to do this, just click on the Q one actual sales worksheet. Okay, so in cell H10, select cell H10 and type the formula equal to count if. Okay, to count ifs. Okay, so select from H9 B9, sorry, B9 to B9 to B41. Okay, so comma, then a hamburger, then hamburger meal, okay, hamburger meal, put comma as well. Okay, hamburger meal for more than $2,500 a month. So you go to the E9 is left down to E41. Okay. Okay. Here you put comma and of more than 2005 dollars, we just is greater than 2005 hundred. That's close the bracket, press enter. Okay, so that's 2, shows result of 2. So task 2 mark completed. Then task 3 on the Q1 target sales worksheet, create a sum box chart using only the data in the location and total columns. Position the chart to the right of the table. On the Q1 target sales worksheet, create a sum box chart using only the data in the location and totals columns. Position the chart to the right of the table. Okay, so to do this, go to the Q1 target sales worksheet, you click on it, then to create a sum box chart using only data in location and total columns. Okay, so you go to the location, select, okay, then click on the control key and total column, select these down, total columns. Okay, that is done. And so create a chart, select the insert tab in the chart, click and select recommended chart and select all charts. So sum post, select sum post. So select this here and just double click. Okay, that's done. Position the chart to the right of the table. So position it to the right of the table. Okay, that is done. Now task 3, mark completed. Now task 4. On the Q1 actual sales worksheet, add a watch to cell H2. On the Q1 actual sales worksheet, add a watch to cell H2. So go to Q1 actual sales worksheet on it. Okay, so to add a watch to cell H2, H12. Add a word to cell H12. On Q1 actual sales worksheet, add watch to cell H12. H12. Okay, so you go to cell H12. Okay, it's H12. Okay, to add a watch, so that helps you keep an eye on a particular cell that you have already selected. So any changes that takes place on the cell or range of cells that I've selected. You'll be able to see it. So add cells to the or watch window list to keep an eye on their values as update other parts of the sheet. So whatsoever change is being made, you'll be able to see within those cells or range of cells or cell you have selected. So now you click on this watch window in the formula auditing group watch window. Now you select add watch. Okay, so you ensure that this correlates with the cell that we selected. So Q1 actual sales H12. Okay, select add, and that is done. Then you can just close the watch window. Now task 4, mark completed. So then task 5. On the pivot table worksheet, add grand totals for the columns only. On the pivot table worksheet, add grand totals for the columns only. Okay, so to do this, go to the pivot table worksheet, select it. Okay, so you go to the design tab right here, design contextual tab. Then let's see what happens to the grand total. Okay, so you go to the layout tab, and the grand total drop down, select only on for columns only, on for columns only. So we select this, so for the columns only. So okay, so that is added. The grand total row is added here. Now task 5, mark complete. Okay, and create project. Correct.
Project 3, Task 1. Protect the workbook structure so users cannot add, change, or delete worksheets. Use the password 12345. Protect the workbook structure so users cannot add, change, or delete worksheets. Use the password 12345. Okay, to do this, just click on the Review tab. Then in the Protect group, you select Protect Workbook. Okay, you ensure that structure is selected. Then you type the password 12345. Okay, click OK, then re-enter password to proceed 12345 and click OK. Okay, that is done. Task 1 mark completed. Now task 2. Configure Excel to save auto recovery information every 7 minutes. Configure Excel to save auto recovery information every 7 minutes. Okay, to do this, you click on the File tab, then you click on Options, select Options. Now you select Save. In the Excel Options page, you select Save, and here in the Save Auto Recovery Information every before this 10 minutes, so you change to 7 minutes. Okay, so change to 7 minutes. Let's dog this to the top so that we can see the OK button. Now you select OK. Okay, let's quickly repeat that. You have File, then Options, then you have Options selected here, right there. Now Save. You change this to 7 minutes. Okay, so 7 minutes. Save auto recovery information every 7 minutes. Auto recovery information every 7 minutes. So you click OK. Okay, that is done. So task 2 mark completed. Can dock to the bottom again. Now task 3. On this search catalog worksheet, insert a function in cell B8 that displays the instructor name from the courses
worksheet qualified to teach the course displayed in cell B6. On the search catalog worksheet, insert a function in cell B8 that displays the instructor name from the courses worksheet qualified to teach the course displayed in cell B8. Okay, to do this, you click on the search catalog, inside a function in cell B8. In cell B8 that display instructor name from the courses worksheet qualified to teach the course displayed in cell B6. Okay, so the search catalog worksheet is selected. Now in cell B8, select cell B8. Okay, now I selected B8. Then to insert a function, you just click here. So we are going to use VLOOKUP to achieve this. Equals to VLOOKUP. Okay, you can just press the tab key and select the FX here to open the function argument box. So here in the function argument wizard, so you can just type the value, lookup value, so that display instructor name from courses worksheet qualified to teach the course display in cell B6. Okay, the lookup value will be B6. Okay, cell B6. Okay, so the cell B6 is the course display in cell B6. That's rec diver. So okay, then the table array, then here you insert from B8 that display the instructor name from courses worksheet. So you just select the skill bar courses worksheet, then you select the values from here down to that's basic down to the 27. Okay, then a column index, so looking at what you have in skill bar courses, so from the courses worksheet that display the instructor name. Okay, so you go over to the skill bar worksheet, and let's see what column is instructor in this top column 1 2 3. So from that range, so it occupies the third column, so we are going to put 3 here. The column index number will be 3. Okay, then the range lookup, the course is B6. Okay, the range lookup, so this will be false or true. Okay, we are using false, right? False, you enter false if you want the exact match, and true you want approximate match, so you use false. You want the exact match, so you enter false. For the exact match, if it's true, to be approximate match, we want exact match, so we enter false. So we click OK. Okay, that is done. So that's task 3 mark completed. Now task 4. On the local codes worksheet, insert a function into cell B5 that will generate an array of random integers to populate the 5 columns and 10 rows with values from 0 to 9. On the local codes worksheet, insert a function into cell B5 that will generate an array of random integers to populate the 5 column and 10 rows with values from 0 to 9. So we go to the local codes worksheet, select the local code worksheet. Okay, insert a function in cell B5. Okay, cell B5 is already selected. That will generate an array of random integers to populate the 5 columns and 10 rows with values from 0 to 9. Okay, here you can just use the formula bar type equal to as random array. So just use rand array. Okay, run array. So you just click here to open the function argument box. Okay, the number of columns, the number of rows. Okay, 5 columns and 10 rows. Number of rows should be 10. Then columns should be 5 columns. 5. Okay, then the minimum number with values from 0 to 9. So that will be 0. Then the maximum number will be 9. The integer. Okay, for integer we enter true. Then for decimal, so return an integer of a decimal value. Okay, true for an integer and false for a decimal number. So false before decimal. So we want integer 0 to 9. So you click OK. That is done. So task 4, mark completed. Now task 5. On the Scuba courses worksheet, insert a function into cell E7 that will filter the data in the Scuba course catalog to display only the name of course and the associated course type, which are told by instructor referenced in cell F5. On the Scuba courses worksheet, insert a function into cell E7 that will filter the data in Scuba course catalog to display only the name of course and the associated course type, which are taught by the instructor referenced in cell F5. Okay, so to do this, you go to the Scuba courses. Okay, Scuba courses worksheet, insert a function. Okay, that will filter data. Okay, now we go to the Scuba courses. On Scuba courses worksheet, insert a function in cell E7. So here you have E7 that will filter the data in the Scuba course catalog, in the Scuba course catalog. Okay, so E7, so E7. So now a type filter. Okay, right here. Okay, then just click here to open the function argument. Okay, box. So now here, I'll filter the data in Scuba course catalog to display only the name of course and the associated course type. Okay, the array now. So just select the array. The array will be from A7, yes, A7 to A27. Okay, filter the data in Scuba course catalog to display only the name of course and the associated course type. Okay, let's include. Okay, I should have to call a course type. Let's see the heading. Yeah. Okay, to display only the name of course and the associated course type, which are told by instructor reference in cell F5. Okay, then we'll move to include instructor name. Okay, let's move it from here. That again from right here from C7, from C7. Okay, so C7 to C27, that's equal to 37 to 627 are equal to, which are told by instructor reference in cell F5. Okay, the F5 as F5. Okay, then yeah. So if it's empty, so we return no items. So we just make this empty cell. Case the selected cells or the selected range does not meet the criteria. Not none of it meet the criteria. Just make this empty. So makes an empty return. If empty return, if no items are retained. So that's just make it return empty cell. So now, if it does not meet the criteria, okay, if none of what is selected with criteria, it should just return empty cell. So now we click OK. Okay, that is done. That is done. So task 5, mark completed, and grade project. Correct.
I believe you have learned a lot from the video. So to keep getting this kind of video, ensure you click on the subscribe button and drop your comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.